Welcome, everybody, to something brand new and historic. The 12-team college football playoff is here. And an exciting new wrinkle. These first-round games are on campus in front of hyped-up and partisan crowds. Two teams battling for the right to move on to the quarterfinals. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Texas State Bobcats. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Texas State Bobcats offense comes on the field first today. And here he comes, the quarterback.
See if we can get a bounce back, man, for losing to this losing Tennessee in the SEC championship. It was the one-ranked team, undefeated.
When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity. And that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and 1 from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Here's a line scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring it down.
Dermot, a true freshman, won the best running back award.
Get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Right down the middle. The breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense. No huddle here for the offense. He'll hand it off. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Dropping back. It's McLeod. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Second lead.
Throw for it on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage.
Solid season, 11-2. Okay, Bobcat.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Under pressure, just lets it go. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. So second down.
How about this Tennessee game? No rematch.
Quarterback keeps the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Trying to create here on the move. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
He's dangerous. They better not kick it to him. He's dangerous.
And the punt heads out of bounds and will spot this about the 35. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession has moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm that, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff to the back. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the ones that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here's the handoff on first and goal.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Those Tigers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, throwing the football, the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Texas State offense back on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. First play of the drive now at 25. Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle. No huddle now for the offense.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
Let's Miles, most passing rush in the nation. All right.
2nd down after that previous play.
Let's see.
Dropping back, it's McLeod. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. He gets the 1st down in the process.
Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense going with the hurry up.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And, boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to...
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him in.
With the clock running, that'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He'll try a pass here. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that 1st down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the air.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield, it's McLeod. The pass rush closing in. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears, and Glenn Dorsey, and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
No, kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
One down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the +42.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Increasing out motion from the offense. Looking to chuck it again. Going for a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that.
And is intercepted. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's McLeod. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. And they heave it deep downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Fair catch made at the 40. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Back to pass. It's McLeod. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Minuta's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that 1st half. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead. Come out with a nice big.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Makes the grab downfield for a huge gain on the right. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball in. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Texas State offense back on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sideline. It's Williams. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of conversion.
Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Anderson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Reaches the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Same tailback, another carry. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll give it to the back. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Offense in hurry-up mode. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The shotgun handoff here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to pass, it's McLeod. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State. That's a crucial response with this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Extra point splits the uprights. And here's the return from inside the 5. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Grab down the middle. It's Thomas.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Oh, and he fumbles. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's McLeod. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. A handoff from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Obvious false start there, moving too early.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Cut quickly. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. On third down, he drops to throw, bringing pressure. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. This try is no good. After the miss, still losing by 5. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. With the catch, it's Lacey. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 15. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. 2nd and goal for the offense. Direct snap to the back. And they'll get him down that time. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. To throw, it's McLeod. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
You guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. And they get the completion. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. No huddle here for the offense.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
It's a shotgun run call.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Scanning the field, it's McLeod. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Fox. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Texas State. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? The throw complete to the running back underneath.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. First and 10 now for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Catch made way down to the 25. Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Texas State offense back on the field now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground. And really, any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They'll ride the back again here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Caught on the outside. It's Williams. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's McLeod. Throws it to the right. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll give it to the running back. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the route is on. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the running back's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of